The STV Radio Football Show is brought to you by C.R. Smith. C.R. Smith are Scotland's top-rated window and doors company on Trustpilot. They're rated 4.9 out of 5 with over 5,500 reviews. C.R. Smith have fitted over 1 million windows and doors across Scotland, offering 0% interest-free credit for up to 5 years, and you'll pay nothing until 2027 at 3.9% APR representative. We're all lovers of the beautiful game. Remember, C.R. Smith make beautiful windows for beautiful homes, and that is an open goal. Head to crsmith.co.uk for more info. Now, it's time for the podcast.
The STV Radio Football Show, brought to you by C.R. Smith.
Hello and welcome to the STV Radio Football Show, brought to you by our good friends at C.R. Smith. My name is Ronnie Charters, and on this fine Monday morning, I am delighted to be joined by Ewen Cameron. Ewen,
hiya.
How are you doing?
I'm not too bad, Ronnie. How are you, my friend?
You've had a very good weekend.
I've had the best weekend that I could possibly have imagined. I mean, the fact that Hearts have done what they've done and needed to do on Saturday, and then what happened yesterday at Celtic Park and also at Livingston is just... I mean, dreams came true at the weekend. And I just want to take you back just a week.
Just a week.
So Hearts went to Ibrox and Hearts lost by 4-2. Didn't
Pumped.
they lose 4-2?
They were pumped.
4-2. And Ronnie Charters, you were sat there.
I was.
You were sat there
In this very seat.
with your little bubble thing that you put in your mouth and you blew, and all these bubbles were flying all over the place to say, oh, there's the Hearts bubble, burst again and burst again. Well, my friend, can I just say to you... Hold on a wee second.
Careful. Watch your ankle. There he is.
The bubble is inflated again. Say hello to my little friend. Yeah, baby. The
What's your cup
bubble's
of tea?
inflated.
What's your cup of coffee?
Look at that.
Right, that you?
Yep,
That's
we
you.
see you.
We're in.
You had your fun.
I think all the bubbles do.
You're not gonna go get.
Say
Okay.
hello to my little friend. The Hearts bubble is inflated again. 5 points clear. Get it right up, you prick.
I feel like I'm in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory at the end. Oh, right. Is that you? Right,
your
put your mic in. It's in my shot. There we go. I'm moving here a bit. Right. Is that you now?
No,
I've spilt my tea.
that gun will be getting used quite a bit today.
Yes. So
Sorry, guys.
we've got a lot to discuss on the STV Radio Football Show today.
So much to get through today.
So we are cleaning up as we go.
Callum is.
Because we had a mess last week.
Right, let's do it. Let's get into it
yes,
because I
so-
need to talk about what happened at the weekend.
So every single Monday we'll bring you this podcast, and I mean Scottish football is just crazy now. So you'll want to keep up with us as in Scotland's fastest growing podcast, aren't we, gentlemen? I'm going to keep saying it because it's true.
Someone made it up. We'll go with it.
I'll go
Sounds
with
great.
it. And yes, so wherever you get your podcasts, be it YouTube, the STV Player, Amazon, Apple, Spotify, please like, share and subscribe, and we will find you every single Monday for the STV Radio Football Show. And you can leave your lovely comments, as you always seem to do. And again, every time we clip up these up, and Ewan says something, or I say something, or even you say something, people get really wound up.
People get really mad. Yeah, it's quite entertaining.
You wind people up. Do you believe that?
Because we have opinions.
We have opinions.
We do have opinions.
We have honest opinions, whether you like them or not. Some you agree with, some you don't.
So let me get kicked off here with... Oh, no, we should mention we've got a wee visitor. Because people are going to hear...
Yes, we should.
We've got Oscar.
The dog.
Come here. Can we go to a wide shot, God, and you can see Oscar? Oscar, what's that? What's that over there? This is Oscar the dog, isn't it, son? Yes. There he is. This is Oscar.
Hi, Oscar.
I'm dog sitting this week for Fraser's aunt's dog.
How's that going for you?
It's going all right. He's a lovely wee...
Here, Oscar, come here. Here, Oscar. Come here, Oscar.
Come on, Oscar. Come on.
Good lad. There he is.
There's our Oscar.
There's Oscar.
Look at him. Look at an old English sheepdog, and he's lovely. And he's here all week.
He smells a bit. He doesn't do what he's told, and he shits what he wants. It's just like
It's Ewen Cameron, everybody.
Right,
So we've got his wee comfort blanket.
Let's
so he's
get
here
to
all
some
week.
of the comments from last week's show. Got a message here from Keith that says should be renamed the Old Firm Show. Well, I mean, if truth be told,
All we do is talk about Hearts.
yeah, and
Dundee
we talk
United,
about Dundee United, Hearts. So, I mean, that's a bit unfair,
Third
Keith.
Lanark.
That's really unfair, Keith, because we do talk about Scottish football, but there is such a fascinating race in the Premiership that it has taken over. And rightly so. We've never seen anything like this in, 40, 45 years? It's an unbelievable race that we've got just now. And Hearts, Motherwell, Rangers, Celtic, all up there, in with a shout of winning the title.
Ewan, you're an absolute space cadet, man. That's all I have to say. You're absolutely deluded from Junior.
Deluded on what?
I know.
Deluded
Doesn't
on
really
what? From at 99, Charters looks like a ginger Jim Kerr, not Tintin.
As in, like, Simple Minds.
Simple Minds Jim,
That does
Jim
does
Kerr.
check out.
Does it?
It does a wee bit. You look a wee bit like him, aye. From Jamesy here, no doubt the best Scottish football show YouTube has to offer. Keep it up. Thanks for that, Jamesy boy. Much appreciated. From Riley, Ewan gives a poor Callum endless stick every week. His team gets beat, but once his pishy team gets pumped off a team with Yusuf Chermiti up front, he's having a complete meltdown. Hope Callum made Ewan find his own way home last week.
Well, we don't live together. It's a bit of an odd comment. Don't take you home with me.
From Hammy, Ewan saying Hearts are the best team in the country and Motherwell are the best side in Scottish football in the space of 25 minutes. Well, so Hearts clearly are the best team in the country because we're top of the league, but you have to say that Motherwell are the best footballing side. There's a difference there between the two. It's a bit like at the moment, I think that Man City are the best footballing team in England, but the best team in England right now are Arsenal.
Yeah.
I agree.
Arsenal are very functional, but they're top of the league, so they're the best team in the league. But the best team to watch are certainly Manchester City.
Rabdi Nisbet sums it all up quite well, I think. So he's given a little description of each other, of us all. So Ewan looks like an uncle that would get me beers at 16. Ronnie looks like the cousin that would grass you in for dogging school. And the Dundee United fan looks like he tells people he was a hard man in school.
I was a hard man. No, I'm joking.
That kind of sums us all up quite well.
I've got a video to share with you.
All right. Right.
Again, this is part of the comments. This was
All right, okay.
Comment is polite.
Well, I sent this to you.
No, I know. Yeah, you sent it to Ronnie and I.
So I was walking home
From our
STV Radio Football Show radio show
2 till 6 on a Saturday, everyone. It's a cracker.
on STV Radio, and I got off the train at Central.
This tea's got bubbles in it. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's really bad. Sorry. That's funny. That's the tear of my neck. Just thought, that milk's off. Sorry, Ewan, you were saying.
Okay, so I was out and about on Saturday after the STV Radio Football Show on the radio.
Yes.
So I got off at Central and I was walking from Central to Queen Street to get the train from Queen Street to Falkirk. And as I was walking through Glasgow, I bumped into a guy called Gordon and his pal Ryan, and they're huge fans of the podcast.
Cheers, gents.
Right,
Thanks,
so
lads.
it's Gordon and Ryan.
Gordon and Ryan.
And I'm just going to play this video clip.
Yeah, I'll put it on.
Can
I'll
you
put it full
in?
screen when you put it out. Yeah, of course.
Okay, but here's the audio.
Ronnie boy, what do you mean about the Dundee United fan is shite?
Is he?
Shite.
Is he?
He gives you hassle, man.
Aye, exactly, aye. Do you know what he's about
He's
harsh
actually a
with me?
Dundee United scarf out his mic,
Aye,
and
and he's a posh dick.
but he's actually showing off.
Aye.
How can you show off if you're a Dundee United fan?
Gordon, tell me what you exactly think of him.
You're a prick.
Who are we calling about?
Say hello.
Just say he's a prick. He's a prick.
Yes. You see Ewen Cameron?
Legend.
Legend.
Legend. Aye, did you f***ing hear that, legend?
So there's Gordon and Ryan.
My wee granny always used to have a saying, right? That boy could eat an apple through a letterbox. We wondered what happened to Shergar, folks. We now know. Oh, the big man. He went to the dentist, says, "Can my teeth out?" He says, "They're not far enough."
Oh, I texted.
I thought Gordon had lovely looking teeth. You
Well
cheeky
done.
gets.
No, listen, big fan of the podcast, Gordon. More than welcome, come on and tell Callum what you think of him
No,
every
Gordon
single
can
week.
go absolutely f himself.
Okay, now, here's another thing.
Absolutely not.
Right. For the
You're
last...
going to need the beat machine quite a bit.
Aye,
We've only been on 5 minutes.
We were out at the Celtic Stuttgart game on Thursday night. Oh, we can go into that if you want. And 3 different people came up to us and said we swear too much in this podcast. They
Somebody
swear too
said
much.
that.
Yep.
But we're beeping it out.
I know, but they should say it lacks a bit of class. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a swear jar next week, and we're going to add into the swear jar.
Okay,
and we'll try
Cameron says, just going back to the comments, this show's currently the only thing that makes a Monday bearable at work, because it's the best Scottish football pod show, raw emotion, passion, and more diversity than just being presented by Old Firm fans.
Hey,
They'll just say I'm the
thanks, Ron.
diversity.
Yeah, we
right?
appreciate you.
that talk pish about their pet peeves.
I like this one from Ian Jackson. It just says WATP with a blue love heart, which I think means what a tremendous podcast.
It is what a
That's
tremendous
what
podcast.
WATP.
Exactly.
Yep.
Listen, thanks for your messages. You got any more to do? You don't, do you?
I mean, there were
I want to know what this is. So Philip has put a time code of 36 minutes and 8 seconds, and he's written, "This is exactly why people think Callum is a fud wee rat." What happened after 36 minutes? You must have went back and looked because you put this comment in.
I did, but I can't remember what it is now. But to be honest, it could be in it. I am a bit of a prick.
Also,
at least you've acknowledged what most people think of you. And I always thought that I would probably be the one that would that most people would hate on the show. I think you might be taking over that title.
Can I tell you, I said this to Ronnie the other night. I think, without meaning to, I'm making you two look brilliant because people dislike me so
well,
much.
I think I bring the fun,
I agree. And I bring the fun.
just so you know. Right, so how was your... Oh, we need to pull him up.
Yeah, you
this
do.
weekend.
This is awful for me.
We'll get to you. We'll get to the football in a wee sec. So your weekend, how was it? Apart from spending, I tell you, I'm not just bumming around chat. How good are the tunes on a Saturday?
Oh, it's brilliant.
I am genuinely dancing in that studio. It's
Talking football, playing tunes and having a laugh.
it's magic.
And we watched the rugby.
We watched the rugby,
And that was a lovely afternoon spent with Ronnie Charters.
and I
on
was a wee.
STV
I'll be
Radio.
honest with you, troops. I was a wee bit hanging because we had the STV. We're over a month into STV Radio.
Yeah, and
All
we were out
going
on
great.
Friday.
And were we? We'd organised a wee Friday night out, so we'd obviously trying to get everyone's diaries together. It didn't really work, but we had Friday night. We're like, right, okay, we've been going for a month and a bit now. It's going well. Let's get everybody together. Well, we team bonding because there's a lot of people that are do a bit from home, and not everybody knows each other. The news people are down the stair, the presenters up the stairs. So I says, right, let's get everybody in the same room, a couple of drinks, and I was like, right, great. And we went in, one after another. Everyone arrives. Where's Ewan? Oh, I don't know. Somebody text him. We hear the now. He can't. He'll not
You
miss
wouldn't
this.
miss this, no.
I told you beforehand that I might not be able to make it. I'm still going through physiotherapy for my ankle. And I had to work on the Saturday as well. So when I leave STV after doing the breakfast show, I have to go home to Falkirk. So I went home to Falkirk. I then went to bed, had a couple hours sleep. And when I woke up, the thought of going out in the pissing rain to get a train, to go back to Glasgow, to then go and meet up with you for an hour, to then head back home, to then get into my bed to get up for work on a Saturday, I thought, I can't be arsed with it today. I can't be arsed with it.
Great, it's a real
you
morale
you
booster.
came in on Saturday and you were a bit hanging.
Aye.
A wee bit, because you did a good night on the Friday.
Dancing where we socks off.
But there is an age difference between the two of us.
Oh, yes, there is.
What do you mean by
Oh,
that?
yes, there is.
What do you mean? Oh, yes, there is. I'm just suggesting that those days of me going out and partying as heavily and as wild as you are.
Folks of this, the loyal listeners of this podcast, when I say this, will know what I mean. It was a double Venom night.
Was that a double Venom night?
Aye.
Right,
Club
well, that's a bad one.
Tropicana.
Oh, well, yeah.
And again, and the amount of people who came up to us and again were like, who we didn't know. Remember the boy?
He wouldn't leave me alone.
He wouldn't leave us alone. He kept showing us AI'd videos of like Kasper Schmeichel, but like 10-ton Tessie. No, he was like, how funny is this? And I was like, you showed us it 2 minutes ago, mate. And he's like, I watched it out in the podcast, and I was like, any worries. And
What's his name?
I've not a clue.
No idea.
I couldn't even tell you my name at that point of the night. Never mind his.
But you'll know who he is now you mentioned him.
He'll know who he is.
Aye, because he's shown you videos of Kasper Schmeichel.
And he did say that, see if Ewen Cameron was on this dance floor, I'd get you to film it and I'd slide tackle him. So I bought my drink. So we had Friday night out in the STV Radio football show. It was a
Very good
late
fun.
night
For you.
with a good team.
I did a wee Irish exit about midnight.
So to be fair,
Oh!
I did.
You
I
didn't.
He did.
Did you?
Sorry, who are you to talk?
Didn't even buy
I
a
can leave
round.
whenever actually, do you know what the annoying part is? I bought a round and then immediately after I bought it,
He
I
just
left.
left.
I know.
More Venoms for me.
So you disappeared after, just after
got a wee
midnight?
sausage supper.
With him, up the road?
And then, do you know, it was lovely.
Was
So-
Bonnie Blue there at home waiting for you?
Yeah, where else would she be?
No, but do you actually live together?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
But she is away for the next 3 nights to London for a business trip.
Oh, business.
Just
Is that
her
what
and one other man called Stuart.
she's going on a business trip with Stuart?
Do you know, that's my fault. Let's move on. Your week, the rest of
Wait,
your
Well, to be fair, you're going to the World Cup with me for a month. So
No. So,
our mind will be racing.
so I'm sorry, Callum, but I mean, this is a rather interesting development. So your girlfriend, Bonnie Blue,
Her name's Cara. Her name's Cara.
yeah, she is on her way to London now,
She gets the flight at 12:30, yeah.
and she's travelling with Stuart.
Just her and Stuart.
Just her and Stuart. And they're spending 3 days together
2 nights,
in London.
3 days, yeah.
2 nights, 3 days. Are they staying in the same hotel?
Yeah.
Yeah, same hotel. And this is my question to you. Do you know Stuart?
Never met him.
Do you know what he looks like?
Yeah.
Is he a good-looking boy?
He's an engineer.
Is he a good-looking boy?
He's an engineer.
So he's got money.
And cargo trousers.
Oh, look at you getting on to Never met the poor guy and he's slagging up for his trousers.
Cargo trousers. So you've got nothing to fear because he wears cargo trousers.
We
Is
beat
that
a
what you're
sweat there.
saying?
I have the utmost respect for Stuart as a person, but I
Okay.
trust my girlfriend Cara implicitly.
Okay.
All righty. Have you got a joke for us?
She's got you in the perfect position then.
Oh,
That's not very nice.
have you got a joke for us?
No, I don't have a joke.
No.
Have you got a joke?
I think I do, but I can't. Aye, I do. So it's a Six Nations kind of rugby kind of joke.
Oh, God.
So a Scotsman, an Englishman, an Irishman, a Welshman are all going to watch the rugby. And they get kidnapped by robbers. He says, right, I'm holding you all ransom, and if I don't get the money, I'm going to shoot you one by one. But because I'm a nice guy, I'll give you one last wish, because that money's not coming in. So what you want? The Englishman said, oh, I'd just love to hear God Save the King one last time. The Irishman says, yep, I want Aran Naveen one last time. The Welshman says, oh, I would love to hear the land of my fathers one last time. The Scotsman said, gonna shoot me first.
I don't think we can.
Can you know?
I think you can.
You've offended everyone.
Exactly.
That's the whole point.
So everyone's offended.
I'm trying to figure out who wouldn't complain about that.
Who would? It's just a wee joke. It's a funny joke.
Let's see
I like that
compliance.
joke.
Thank you.
I like
Thank
that
you.
joke.
Right. There's no time to waste, even though
No.
we've wasted about 18 minutes of it. Let's get to the football.
Yes,
And
the football.
By God, this
Should
season,
we go in reverse order?
chronologically, let's do it.
Let's go from
Let's
what was
start in West Lothian.
West Lothian.
Because the added on time that the referee gave, that was the last game to finish. Just generally, a mad weekend. And what is the maddest season I think I can ever remember? Ever. Tell me another season like this, Ewan.
I can't recall another season like this. I think I think you could maybe argue that Helicopter Sunday was an unbelievable weekend of football and
Yeah,
drama.
of course.
But that was one day.
Can I ask, because you've worked in football for 20 years, because you tell us all the time, that season...
See, wait. That
I know, but I am... I can't help
that
it.
is so
I can't help it.
patronising and sarcastic. It is unreal. I don't even think you realise at times just how sarcastic you sound when you ask a question. However, go and make your point.
Was that season as exciting the whole way through?
No.
No?
There was a lot of drama around some of the matches, but in the sense that it was always and has always been Celtic and Rangers, Celtic and Rangers, Celtic and Rangers. And what was dramatic about that season was Helicopter Sunday. Celtic really should have won the league. And what had happened, I think Celtic were something like 5 points clear with
Yep.
5 games to play. And so it was very dramatic during the split. And Rangers won it at Easter Road. But for the actual season itself, this is the best season we've ever had in Scottish football for as long as I can remember. I don't remember it being this exciting. And I think that this is just going to carry on for the rest of the campaign.
It is.
And you have to bring Motherwell into the chat. You have to discuss Motherwell as being in with a shout, because if they win their game in hand, they're only 7 points behind Hearts. They've still to go to Tynecastle and they've still to go to Celtic Park before the split. If they were to win their game in hand and beat Hearts at Tynecastle and beat Celtic at Celtic Park, they are in with a chance of winning the league. So Motherwell are very much in the shake-up. It's brilliant for Scottish football. It's dramatic. It's entertaining. It's got a bit of everything. And we are the talk of the town right now, not just in Scotland, but around the UK. Everybody is watching Scottish football and is loving what is happening right now. And I thought yesterday was such a dramatic day. I mean, I don't think there's anybody out there that would have guessed that Rangers would have dropped points at Livingston and that Hibs would have beat Celtic at Celtic Park. Despite their problems, nobody would have suggested that. Would you?
No, never. But the one thing I would have said was that Motherwell would definitely beat St Mirren. Like, they're the only team that you can bet on at the moment.
Yeah, well, I think you'd have said Hearts would have beat Falkirk, even though Falkirk are
No,
a
that's
really
fair.
good side.
Yeah,
But we had a home game. But let's go.
Start at Livingston
Let's
Rangers.
start at Livingston Rangers.
And what a start for Marvin Bartley's men, first of all. 2 great finishes. The first goal went in like a rocket.
The noise it made when it hit the net as well.
Aye. They've improved since Marvin Bartley's took over.
They should have got a point against Celtic.
Should have beat Dundee.
No question.
Yeah.
And should have arguably beaten Rangers in his 3 games.
100%.
Fair play to him.
Yeah.
And he keeps coming around with this phrase of, we will get out of this. And go by those 3 games, if he continues the way he is and he plays the teams around him, let's see.
Yeah, I think they've got a really good chance. And Marvin Bartley's done a great job there. They are playing well. I thought they were really good. And I thought they deserved their point. I know Rangers had 33 shots on goal, but the way that Livingston performed, defended, they deserved that point yesterday.
I mean, the keeper did turn into Buffon after like 5 minutes. And just, I mean, the game of his life did good with Jeremy, didn't it? Jeez, But Rangers were awful, especially in that first half. Jeez.
Here's the thing about Rangers yesterday, and we'll get to it in just a wee second, the argument and the debate around was it a penalty or not when Mikey Moore is breaking in on goal. That is papered over the cracks. You shouldn't be going to Livingston and crying about a possible penalty. You should be disposing of Livingston. That's the biggest issue for me. And when I was watching that yesterday and the team news was announced, I was shocked that Naderi didn't start because I thought he was really good against Hearts last week. I thought they were just going to go with the same 11. I know Sterling had got injured, so he couldn't have played, obviously.
And I think there might have been a wee question mark over the full fitness of Nadiri.
He didn't train on Friday.
Yeah,
So was that the reason why he didn't start?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think there might have been, because Danny Rule now has a thing of post Motherwell, all right. So he gives the pre-match press conference against Motherwell. He says this is the injury news. He then goes and trains, and Skavolisson picks up a wee niggle or whatnot. So then, when the team's announced against Motherwell, he gets slaughtered for the team because certain people are out. But he couldn't tell the fans the team update. Do you know what I mean? Because the knocks came too late. So he's now not telling any team news. He says, "Listen, I've been spiked for this before." So before the game at the weekend, he said, "Listen, there's a few people got a few niggles, but I'm not going to reveal anything because I'm not going to get this to come back against me." So I think Sterling and Nadiri was probably the ones he was talking about, because when the cameras were up there on Friday, Nadiri wasn't training.
All right, so he wasn't even actually on the pitch.
But even still, you've got enough to dispose of Livingston with that team.
That's my point.
No question.
See, fam, Rangers, I am not buying Scoff Olsen.
Not lit the touch paper as of yet, considering the fanfare and I will say, myself included, I thought it was going to be an amazing signing. So far, failed to live up to the hype.
Scov Olsen is piss poor. He's never a £9 million player. In the same way that Sharmiti's never a £9 million player either. So if I'm Rangers, I am not taking that up in the summer. I'm not buying him. I am not. I think he's been really, really poor. I thought Livingston were excellent yesterday. I thought Rangers were awful, but still should have had enough to win the game. Mm-hmm. They go 2-0 down. They get back to 2-2.
Montano, red card, there could be no doubts.
No question.
There's no doubts about that. No, there's no doubt. The only doubt was he onside?
Yes.
And he was onside. Was Gassama.
So
it was a tight call, but he was onside.
Fernandez with a good goal, to be fair, good finish from a centre half.
I like Fernandez.
I really like Fernandez.
I really like him.
Linked with some massive clubs.
He's really good.
I know. I need an agent like him. I'd end up in Dubai.
Be an open goal.
Be an open goal.
They're going to get big money for him. He's a proper centre-back. He's got a bit of everything. He's pacey, he's got a pass, he can win headers, he scores goals.
Concedes 2 goals against the bottom team in the league.
Can I make a point, though? You've talked about how rubbish Scott Olsen is there. Fernandes was rubbish for the first 2 months. Sometimes I think players just need time. Fernandes has been a brilliant signing now. When Fernandes first came in, Rangers fans thought he was dreadful because he was.
He was.
Scott Olsen could come good. There's the evidence.
He's not got time, though, is he? There's
This
only
is
10
the
games
issue.
left.
10 games left.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah, if you don't hit the ground running in the title running, then it ain't going to happen for you.
Right.
Listen, I think they persevere with them.
Yeah.
They've got to
you have
persevere
to
with them.
become good. You never
Aye.
know.
So the big talking point in the Rangers game.
He gets the ball, he scores the goal. Mikey Moore. Great header. Fair play to him. Yes.
Very
Good
good.
header.
2 each.
Very
and
good.
those 3, this is the thing with Livingston, they give the away fans, if they want them, 3 stands.
Aye.
It was like a mini Ibrox. The Rangers fans went crazy. And then they went even more crazy. And they added on minutes of, 9 minutes in total. And then he's through on goal. Scythed down, he was.
By Cammy Kerr.
By Cammy Kerr. Didn't get the ball. Ryan Lee gives nothing. I mean, right, we'll get to the VAR intervention.
Let's take it stage by stage.
But for Ryan Lee to give nothing there,
yeah,
beggars belief. He can't. He's in a very good position.
Okay, I'm one that is very critical of referees on this show, and I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt here, and I'm going to thank Peter Lovenkrands for this. So I was watching the Sports Scene highlight show last night. It wasn't something that I had contemplated or had or considered. But when the challenge comes in from Cammy Kerr on Mikey Moore, it's on his left. The challenge comes in on his left. The referee is to Mikey Moore's right. So he's looking at it from a diagonal position. I think, as Peter Lovenkrands explained, the referee thinks that Cammy Kerr has got a touch on the ball, and that's why it is run through. He thinks that Cammy Kerr has got the challenge, he's got a clean contact on the ball, and then he's taken the player, but he thinks he's got the ball.
Of course he does. That's the only way he can not give anything. If he thinks Cammy Kerr's touched the ball.
But there's been a lot of controversy around him not blowing the whistle for a foul. I think it's fair to say, pretty fair to say, that he thinks that Cammy Kerr wins the ball. In real time, the referee gets to look at it once.
That's such an obvious thing to say. Of course he does, because that's why he's not giving the foul.
Right.
Of course he does.
Right, but you were asking the question about why didn't he blow his whistle?
No, I know why he didn't, because he thinks it's a foul. My argument is, how can he think that's not a foul? It's beggars belief.
But what? But can you not understand why he thinks it's not a foul?
No, I know why he's not giving it, Ewan. He's giving it because he thinks that Cammy Kerr's touched the ball. I think that's an incredibly bad decision. Incredibly bad decision.
What is going on here?
What?
Right. The referee's position is to Mikey
Doesn't matter the
Moore's
referee's position. Right, you've got a referee and you've got a linesman. If they can't figure out that that's a foul, what he's done, and we know what he's done, he's went, oh, that's a big call. If it's right, if I'm wrong, upstairs will sort it out.
So you think the referee shat it?
100%. You think he didn't?
You think the referee went, that's too close to call, I'm going to let VAR sort
you know
that one for me?
No. See if Ryan Lee thinks that's a clean, legal challenge, then he's got it badly, badly wrong. If that's what he thinks, he's wrong, right? Because that's a foul. You know it's a foul. You know it's a foul.
Ronnie,
So
see when I was...
Ewan, is that a foul?
Ronnie, wait a minute.
No, answer my question and I'll let you go on.
No.
No, I will. Answer
Ronnie,
is that a foul?
Ronnie,
When I watch...
No,
stop. Is that a foul?
Answer the question.
I'm talking...
It is a foul,
Right,
Ronnie.
so
But I'm being Ryan Lee. I'm putting myself in the position of Ryan Lee, okay? He gets one look at it in real time. Now, Mikey Moore is running through in goal. Cammy Kerr makes a last-ditch attempt to get a touch on the ball. Now, in real time, even Chris Sutton and the commentary team thought he might have got the ball because it runs through to the goalkeeper. Play then carries on. It goes out for a throw-in, and then VAR go, hold on a wee second.
You've made an absolute arse of this.
No, but the referee, and he's got one look at it, Ronnie, and from his position, I could understand why he thinks...
Well, I can't understand that. I think he's in a very good position to see that that's a foul. I do.
Ronnie, from his position, remember, he is blindsided by Cammy Kerr being round the left of Mikey Moore.
Right, we're going to go round in circles. So let's get to the actual crux of this matter.
Was it a penalty?
Was it a penalty?
No. Was it a penalty?
Was it a penalty?
100%, 110%, never a penalty. Tomorrow, next week, next year, next month, 10 years from now, 100 years from now, it is never a penalty in a million years. And the Rangers fans who are crying there was a penalty, you need to go and learn the laws of the game. Go to the IFAB website and go to law number 13. It clearly states that is not a penalty. And if you're going to sit there and tell me that's a penalty, then you're going to piss me off. Because if you're going to jump on that bandwagon with some of the plonkers that are on Twitter just now, then you're just as much as a plonker as them.
Ronnie,
was it a penalty?
Is it a penalty?
You're so preemptive, it's ridiculous.
Was it a penalty?
It was not a penalty.
Right,
no.
Perfect, right, good. Because I thought the way you were looking at me there, you were going to say, oh, it's a penalty.
I actually thought about saying that. I just swings you up. So can we clear it up a wee bit? Because I can get why it's very dubious, and I can get...
No, it's not dubious.
No, I can.
How can you say that's dubious?
Listen, no.
Go and tell me how you can say that's dubious.
Well, if you didn't shouting like a wee Wayne, I would. So, the IFAB rules state that, like tugging and stuff, it's when... If it continues into the box.
Can I read it out?
Let's do that.
Let me read it out. For those of you who are not on Twitter and you're not involved in the argument or being getting or having a say on this particular case, I'm going to read it out. Law 13. I've taken the glasses off. That's how serious it is.
You've got the mic down. It's a serious point.
Yeah. Law 13. An attacking player is fouled outside the penalty area but falls into the penalty area. How is play restarted? And this is the law. Offences are penalised at the point on the field where the offence occurred. So a foul outside the penalty area is a free kick offence, even if the player falls into the area. However, that law then changes when you read on that if it is a tug of the jersey or a push, a tug of the jersey or it's a tug of the jersey or holding of the jersey, if that carries on into the penalty area, then it is a penalty.
Can I tell you why?
Wait. Again, because I was arguing with people last night. Dundee, Celtic Park.
Big Tam.
Right? Celtic Park.
Yep.
Scottish Cup. The push begins outside the box and then continued into the box where the player falls over. That, under the law, is not a penalty. Did Celtic get the penalty?
No.
No, they did that.
Yeah.
So, yesterday, the tackle came in outside the box. First contact is made, which then continues into the box. According to Law 13 of the IFAB rules and the laws, it is...
No penalty.
No penalty. Right. So
can
where's
I tell
the dubious?
Can I tell you why? And I don't agree with them, but this is the argument I've seen on social media, is that the initial contact takes place outside the box. We know that freeze frame that Sky put out, because they've got so many angles, fair play to them. They tried to clear up as much as they could. The argument, I think, is that Cammy Kerr can... That's it. So Cammy Kerr...
You take the phone and have a look at that and explain it.
So, see at this point...
For anyone that's listening.
This point, right?
Sorry.
That's where... So, Cammy Kerr's got the legs of... The foot of Mikey Moore between his legs. That's where he takes him down. That's where Rangers think the foul is. And that's on the line. Do you get my point? I don't agree with them. I think the foul starts a wee bit behind that. Yeah. But that foul continues to be... Do you know what I mean?
But it's the first contact, Ronnie.
Right, I know. And I'm agreeing with you.
But then, if you look at his right foot when he's about to take the shot, he kicks Cammy Kerr's leg.
Yeah.
Right? And a lot of Rangers fans are saying, well, that's
on the line.
So, well, here's an interesting point that Rangers fans made to me yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't know if there's any truth to this, and I'm going to ask you to. So, see that there? I'm just showing you the video clip right now,
yeah,
Callum.
Yeah, sorry.
Right. See that bit there where he's... Okay, this is the point that I'm going to make. And I'm maybe going to contradict myself here. So the first contact on Mikey Moore is outside the box. Mm-hmm. The second contact comes...
When Mikey Moore kicks Cammy Kerr.
To take the shot.
Correct.
But that's inside the box.
Correct.
So could you argue that the referee has played advantage with the first contact, second contact comes in, he's about to take the shot, and then he's taken down? Could you argue that there was an advantage played there and then pulled it back for the second contact, which is inside the box?
Because he played on. He didn't think that was a foul.
No, I'm talking about VAR could have intervened then. VAR could give a penalty for that second contact.
No.
Do you know what I'm getting at here?
Yeah.
A lot of Rangers fans
So
say...
David Dickinson thought it was a foul.
Yeah.
So I think Sky commentators cleared that up because
that
they
right?
could hear the audio.
Correct.
Remember, Ian Crocker and Chris Sutton. So they distinguished that he agreed that the referee on field got it wrong, but he had to. They can't give free kicks at VAR.
No, they can't. They can't replay the game.
No, so that's why he couldn't give a penalty because that point the initial contact was outside the box.
But there's two incidents in
Yeah,
one
but
there.
initial is in the VIFAB rules.
Correct.
In the rules,
But
so
what-
that clears it up.
No, but here's the point, right? And I think the Rangers fans might have an issue here.
No, they do, but you've
No.
just cleared up why they shouldn't.
Right? No, I've not cleared that up because when you look at that challenge, I'm going to ask you here, Callum, right?
Uh-huh.
There are.
I think you're getting yourself in knots.
No,
and
no,
you
no,
don't
no,
need to.
no, no.
No, you don't need to. You actually did clear it up.
No. Listen to what I'm
You
saying.
got
Right?
annoyed at Ronnie for saying it was dubious.
No. Look, wait, wait a second. What I'm doing is I've always done on this show. I put forward the fans' perspective here because they don't have a voice on the show right now at this moment.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Mikey Moore is running in on goal. Right, he's got a clean sighted goal, and there's a challenge that comes in from Cammy Kerr from the left, and it takes away his left leg for Mikey Moore. His left leg is knocked, and that is outside the box. But Mikey Moore still continues and goes to take the shot on the half volley with his right foot. The right foot shot that he wants to take is also impeded by the sliding challenge of Cammy Kerr. So there are two incidents in one there. Could you argue that the first incident is a foul? Yes. But the referee is allowed play to continue as an advantage, and Mikey Moore is then not able to get his shot away because of the foul in the second incident. If that is the case, then it's a penalty.
The reason I'd say no is because, firstly, you had it in your own IFAB law. It's the initial contact. And I think, secondly...
No, but could you argue that...
No,
that
let
you
me
couldn't.
finish.
Let me finish.
If you ask
No,
me a
you
question,
couldn't.
let me
Could you
finish.
argue that was
Because
advantage?
you've asked the point.
Could you argue that's an
No,
advantage?
because Ryan Lee hasn't indicated that there's advantage. And VAR can't go back and give advantage. That's it.
No, but
It's
there-
done.
there-
It's done. We're moving on.
The next point I make is I think he should be sent off.
See,
I think Cammy Kerr should be sent off.
So Ref Watch, our good friends at Sky Sports, Dermot Gallagher and the team, have said that in the last half hour or so that the referee team, in the sense, got it spot on. It's
All of
not
it.
a penalty and it's not a red card.
I think it
so. So we're in agreement right now that by the laws of the game, Ryan Lee should have given a free kick because that was the correct decision. It's not a penalty. The second controversial issue is it the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity? Do you think it is?
Yes, I think it's a red card.
100%.
Can I make a very quick point, and I'm going to rule this out for everyone listening. I heard over the weekend them using the sort of acronym DOGSO.
Yeah.
We need to get that in the bin. I think that's one of the worst things. I recorded that. I rewound that 3 times. He didn't just say DOGSO. Dogs? Are we going with DOGSO? Is this a thing?
It's a thing now.
It's a thing now because of
Denial
what's
of
happened. Yeah.
obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
It's been a big problem
But
in
we're
Scottish
going to
football
say
since
DOGSO.
Trustgate Tynecastle.
Correct.
That is, it's
It has
carried on from
opened
there.
up hellfire for the SFA
right.
and Willie Collum.
So Cammy Kerr, for me, it's a denying of a goal-scoring opportunity. For me,
Yeah.
and it's a red card, and Livingston should be down to 9 players. The argument put forward by James McFadden and Chris Boyd is that there's a Livingston defender who's covering,
Correct.
and it should not be a red
think
card.
that.
Do you think
Yeah.
that?
I don't think it's obvious because I think the player coming in will block the shot.
Nah.
I do.
He's getting the shot away before the block comes in. I think
think
he's hitting that in the half volley. So Cammy Kerr stops him from having that shot because he's pulled. He's,
I don't
he-
think
he's,
these
pulled,
exact-
he's pulling the trigger.
I think in these examples, I think we've every week now we've got a DOGSO incident, right? Every week the referee comes to a conclusion with a still image, which I think is just incredible that you can't do. Reasons we were speaking on Thursday night. We were speaking to Michael Grant from the Times,
Lovely man.
great guy, who big Aberdeen fan, but it was quite right in the sense of that still image didn't show the pace of Olasanya up against Stephen O'Donnell and Paul McGinn. He'd won that sprint every day of the week.
That's a red card.
I know, But that's what I'm saying. But it's on a still image.
Yes.
You can't put all those factors into
No,
place.
but I'm going to ask you to look at that video clip, right? There's Mikey Moore, who's pulling the trigger with his right foot.
Yeah, but
and
you need
Cammy
to zoom out. You need to zoom out.
No. But can you see any player there?
I pick it. It's unfair. You've zoomed right into his feet.
No. I'm
Zoom
asking
out.
you. No. But if he takes a shot, there's no player there. He's about to
The
hit the
player's
ball.
coming in. You and that's your,
So you don't think it's a red card?
I don't know. I think a player can get in the way of it. Yeah. I can't remember who the player was.
I would argue that between Austin Trusty, Liam Henderson, Liam Gordon, and Mikey Moore, for me, Mikey Moore is the only one who is definitively going to get a shot. The other three, there's a lot of subjective surroundings.
Oh, that's a brilliant point. High five me. That's actually
You've
bang on the
literally
money.
disagreed all over the last 4 weeks about everyone.
all I would say is
I disagree.
I'm not agreeing that they should be red cards or not for those three other examples, but I think you cannot say that this one was any less clear cut than the others.
I don't think I agree.
In some ways, this is more clear cut because he's
closer.
He's close and he's about to have a shot
I
at
think
goal.
but also I think a player is a lot closer to him than anyone else. The player's a couple of feet away.
But he's 9 yards from goal. The other ones
But
are 43.
But I also don't think if we play that out, I think the player blocks that shot. I do. But the player's coming in at so much pace as well, but you're not seeing it because all you're doing is zooming into Mikey Moore's feet, and then when you freeze the image, you're not seeing the pace of the player, you're not seeing the pace of the ball. I'm sorry. And I would think to say that quite a few educated people in the game are also agreeing with me in this. Not saying that you aren't. But right now, you're aren't.
I think Cam's made the best point on the show today is the fact that
so far,
with everything that's going on in the last 3 or 4 weeks, Mikey Moore is in the best position of any other player to get a shot off on goal. And that, for me, is more of a denying of a goal-scoring opportunity than any of the other ones. And that didn't lead to a red card yesterday, and it should have been a red card.
Are we in a bad place with this?
We're so all over the shop. It's so broken. Yeah,
I don't know if we
100%.
are.
No, we are.
Because
Sorry.
Kabori was getting there and going to get a shot off. That's a red card. Olasanya was getting there and was going to be running in on goal. That's a red card. We're going to get to the one with Aberdeen versus Dundee shortly.
The one at Ibrox?
The one at Ibrox. Which one at Ibrox?
Where they didn't get a red card against Kelly?
It was James Tavernier.
I'm going to be controversial. I didn't think that was a red card. He was never getting there in a million years.
But the only reason I bring it up is because there's so many people who think of all the examples you just gave. If we put 10 people in a room, none of them would agree with any of them.
That's true.
It's in such a this is where I will not back up the referees, but I can have some sympathy of. It's so unclear as to what you think is an obvious goal scoring opportunity is so different to what I do. We've just discussed that the other now. So they are going to the 5 refereeing guys who are going to look at this in a monitor every week, and for some reason, unfortunately for them, it genuinely has come up now every single week.
The timing's been crazy.
It's been awful.
Yeah.
So to finish it off,
if Rangers are up against 9 men, I think they win the game.
There
were still 9 minutes to play.
Right.
I'm telling you right now, Rangers win that game. If they are down to 9 men, or if Livingston are down to 9 men, Rangers would have won that game.
But they played against 10 men with 21 minutes and only scored once.
Ronnie, I'm telling you right now, that was a massive decision that was made yesterday.
I have no doubt.
And the race for the title is huge.
And I was still waiting on Rangers winning that game even after that. I thought the momentum was so arranged that I thought this is such a momentum shifter if Rangers can get a win here. It would be one of the biggest, I think. But the problem is, and let's go to it now, they didn't. And for the 3rd away game in a row, Danny Rose men have dropped points.
Yes.
And you can do well against Hearts and blow them away and do what you like. Fair play. You can get all the
blow us away.
No, I know, but the Rangers fans were saying it was swashbuckling. It's back.
Yeah.
Ibrox was bouncing. Here we go. This is us. Bottom team in the league. You can't do it.
Correct.
So what is it then? Why not? Because if Rangers win those 3 games, they're top of the league right now.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so what was it? The 3 draws? It was Hibs away.
Hibs, Motherwell, and now Livingston. Draw. I mean, right enough, you're not getting beaten those games, but you've dropped 6 points. Those 6 points takes you 2 points clear of Hearts.
Hibs should have beat them.
Motherwell should have beat them.
And Livingston should have beat them yesterday.
So on one side, you can sit back and go, right, okay, well, it's maybe 3 points gained.
Is Danny Rule getting away with it just now?
I don't...
Remember I said last week with Martin O'Neill, he was saying after his media conference, after getting a late winner in the game against, who was it last week? Kilmarnock.
Yeah.
He says, we can't keep doing this week in and week out. and I've said about Danny Rule and Rangers, they're getting away with it as well without blowing teams off the park. Yeah, they won 4-2 against Hearts, but it was close game.
Yeah, Hearts were in it for a lot.
And Hearts were in it for a lot. And there's been a lot of the games under Danny Rule where the teams are in it and they're not blowing teams away. They've not been overly impressive. It's a bit like Martin O'Neill. He's getting away with it just now. And yesterday was another indication that it's not quite right at Rangers. That's their third draw in 3 away from home.
I don't think the team are gelling us anywhere near the way that Rangers fans would have hoped.
Correct.
After Danny Rule got the players that he wanted.
100%. And I think
Romans, I think, is very good.
Romans looks good.
I think if you can go through the team, I think Gassama was a man down. And the issue being, when you've got 3 stands at Livingston and you're playing like that, I saw so many times where the Rangers fans let him know how poor he was. Putting him out to the right didn't work. Skjoldsson hooking him. Bringing on Majowski didn't work. And I just...
Gassama's a luxury player, and he's a player that I think should be on the bench. You bring on for the last 20 minutes.
I think Gassama is a player. I don't think he has the attitude that's required when the chips are down.
Agreed.
I think when you're 3-0 up against Livingston at home,
he's putting it on.
He can do all the tricks.
Aye.
And he can shout at the crowd, come on, let's get... But see, when you're up against it, and you really need the dig, like you needed...
Yesterday.
And I don't think either side of the Old Firm have that.
They don't.
I think the only team in the league that has that is Hearts in the title race.
Can grind it out and got
dig.
attitude.
And I don't mean to sound really horrible here, but that sort of knowledge of Scottish football, see that sort of Scottish... almost like Britishness of just being hard.
Aye.
When you're away from home,
you
just need to be really hard.
Yes.
Physical. And they're not.
No,
they're not. There's no physicality. So yeah, Rangers fans will be pulling their hair out. Absolutely. Because when you look at across the city, let's look at it.
Hilarious, isn't it?
Celtic 1, Hibernian 2.
I mean, it was a hilarious day all day yesterday.
You must have been sitting on the couch. Do you know what the only thing that made it better for you? If the games were staggered so that were prolonged, both of them were at the same time, and you couldn't find Celtic was in the telly. So the Jambo Bear that loves Hibs winning her. David Gray doing you a favour. So David Gray.
Do you feel conflicted at all?
No. No.
Because they're not going to do it.
Under no circumstances do I feel conflicted. I posted a picture of David Gray on my ex social media pages thanking him.
Yeah, you did. And
for Marvin Bartley as well.
Big Marv. I don't think Martin O'Neill knows his best team.
I don't think Martin O'Neill is the issue there. I think the issue there is that the Celtic players have a stinking attitude. I said that 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I'm going to stick with it. Celtic don't win the league this year. It's got hee-haw to do with Brendan Rodgers. It's got nothing to do with the board. It's everything about the players' attitude. They have a stinking attitude.
And that's wrong.
And there are players there who do not want to be there, and their attitude absolutely stinks. You just need to see them in recent games. You watched them the other night there against Stuttgart, and they were using the fans as an excuse. Yes, the fans don't help.
Oh, come on. No, wait a minute. Let's do Stuttgart first, right? Blown away. We said in this programme countless weeks, it would be so much better if Celtic didn't get through.
They got blown away because their attitude stinks. Those players...
No. They got blown away because they were playing against a team 4th in the Bundesliga, and Celtic Park was like a morgue.
That's true.
Ronnie, you've got Rangers who've got to European finals and quarterfinals and last 16s over the years punching above their weight because they turned up.
Well, where were
They turned up with the right attitude. And by the way, thanks to Rangers, Celtic have been able to get as much money as they've got in the bank because Rangers and the points they've accumulated for the coefficient have helped Celtic get into the Champions League.
I genuinely think you're giving Celtic players too much credit for how good you think they are. This Celtic team is not a good team.
Ronnie, I look at...
Do you think this Celtic team's a good team?
Ronnie, I look at Hearts,
Is it attitude or ability? I'm asking a question.
Ronnie!
No, let me finish. You've made your point. Celtic's attitude's thinking, so let's debate it.
The players' attitude
So they have the quality to do it, you're saying?
They've proved it over the years, Ronnie. You've got Hatati. He's
a
gone
player,
missing.
A player
Maeda
that's really good 3 years ago doesn't make a good player now.
It doesn't matter. But those players are there. They know what it's like to pull on that Celtic jersey. Their attitude stinks. It's like they don't care. It's like they don't want to be there. And Martin O'Neill is up against it.
I think you're being a bit unfair.
To who?
You saw after the Kilmarnock goal that the Celtic players cared. You saw that.
I'm talking in a general sense. You can't just turn it on.
A sweeping generalisation.
You can't just turn it on for 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
Correct.
The attitude needs to be right from the get-go.
And you're right. That's why they've relied on last-minute goals, and why ultimately, when you look at the table, Motherwell are only 4 points behind Celtic.
And if they win their game in hand and Celtic don't, they're a point behind them.
Let's look specifically on the game for a wee minute. So,
Hibs deserved their win.
Paslak, great header.
Great header back
For
post.
all the Kasper Schmeichel haters out there, I don't think he could have done anything about the 2 goals.
No.
It's a really, really well worked goal. Was
Once
it Nicky Cadden ball in?
Yeah, fantastic.
Incredible.
In fact, if it wasn't for Schmeichel, it could have been 2-0 before half-time.
Easily,
agreed, yeah.
easily.
Yeah,
But and I think genuinely the fans will forget about that because all they think of is how bad he was against Stuttgart.
Although, sorry, very quickly, at 0-0, Kasper Schmeichel did pass the ball directly to Hibs. Like, and if Martin Boyle had controlled that ball better, it'd have been 1-0.
Yeah, true. True.
For all the Celtic team are wobbling, Benjamin Negrin again scores. Scored on Thursday night, scores again by away in a mile, 1.7 million. He's Celtic's player of the season. He's nearly 20 goals all in for the season. And then remember I've got my wee group chat, 3 Tims and him, because I'm no longer one of them because I keep slagging Celtic on this podcast, I called it them. They're all at the game, right? And this WhatsApp goes mental about Austin Trusty because they cannot believe what they've just seen.
In what way? Are they amazed it's a red card or amazed that
No,
he did it?
they're amazed that Austin Trusty just lashes.
it.
Aye.
Lost the heat,
I mean,
yeah.
he doesn't punch him, right? And it's like, and Jamie McGrath is like, oh my.
Oh, it's sore.
But what are you doing?
That looks sore. I mean,
Why
it
are
would
you
be
even
sore.
doing that?
I mean, it's not like Jamie McGrath is like elbowing him or pushing
And do
him.
you
He's
know
got
what?
hold of his jersey a wee bit.
I think I think you see that a lot. The guy, like,
It's in every penalty box,
do you know what
every
I mean?
corner, every
So,
free kick.
See, in that sense, do I think it's a red card? See, in true light of day, do you know what? Probably no.
Ron.
Only, but let me tell you why. It's violent conduct, right?
Get me out of here. Get
What?
me out of here. Get me. So end this
Go on,
podcast.
listen. Go on, listen.
No,
Go on,
no,
listen.
no,
No,
Can
no,
we
no.
please end the podcast now on episode
You don't let me finish.
18? You don't think
No.
Austin Trusty deserved a red card for lashing out, striking out, and punching the arm off an opponent?
Yes, I do.
You don't think it's a red card?
I think it is a red card. You don't let me finish. I know, but let me finish.
Let him finish.
Let me finish. I think if that's a red card, there should have been at least 4 other red cards across the season because for the same thing. Matt McDermott saw that, wasn't going to give it.
Hold on a wee second. Go and you please give me another example.
Oh, come on,
where-
I'm going to point them out. You know, I don't, not to the same
Ronnie.
extent, but there's-
Again, colours are shining through here, right? Your colours are shining through here.
Did I not just say it's a red card?
You've got the
Did
blinkers
I not
on.
just say it was a red card?
No,
He is wearing hoops.
you are wearing hoops today.
I'm drinking from a blue mug, folks. I hope you realise that. I think it's a red card. What are you talking about?
You've just made an excuse. If that is a red card, then there should have been 3 or 4 or 5 other red cards.
I'm going to look at it for the rest of the
Okay,
season.
no,
yeah.
but what you're saying is that this is something that happens regularly in the box. That
Not
is-
to that extent, no.
Well,
Not to
well,
that
that's
extent.
the point.
Yeah.
That's
I think
the
it's a
point.
red card.
Well, then what you're talking pish then.
Okay.
You're talking pish.
I disagree with you.
You're talking pish. Yeah, you're saying it's a red card.
I do, yeah.
But then you're saying then there should be more red cards because it happens on a regular basis. That, my friend, and what you've just said there is a pile of pish. And you know it's a pile of pish because the force in which he strikes the arm of Jamie McGrath doesn't
mad.
happen. It doesn't happen in any other penalty box. I've not seen that in another penalty box. And if you can show me the evidence of that, I'll be more than happy to put my hands up and say, do you know what? You might have a point. But right now, you're talking pish. Straight red card. He's not only let himself down, he's let the team down. He's let Martin O'Neill down.
He's
let
also
the fans down.
now out of the Old Firm game,
Oh, exactly.
which is mad.
And it could be the game that kills Celtic off in the league race.
You must be. The Celtic fans must deep down be really worried about going to Ibrox next week, surely.
If I was a Celtic fan, I'd be very worried. I'm going to ask you, are you worried?
Oh, I don't think Celtic win that game. Not right. With Dane Murray and Liam Scales.
yeah.
Or they brought on Arthur, didn't they?
They did.
They brought
yeah.
in Arthur
To be fair,
yesterday.
might be.
Who has been he's not been here.
Nope.
I didn't even know he existed until
There
he
you
turned
go.
up yesterday.
Bournemouth on loan.
Will Trusty
Another
be-
Simpson Pusey.
Will Trusty also be suspended for the Aberdeen game?
Well, it's violent conduct.
So
yeah.
is it 3 games?
Is it 3?
Is it not 3 for
pass.
violent conduct?
Because if he is, then it's also the Motherwell game.
Pass.
That's massive.
But does violent conduct not carry into the
Scottish
Sheriff?
Cup,
I
does
don't know,
it?
It might do. But anyway,
I think regardless.
like mad.
Oh, it's nuts. It's
Mad.
nuts. But having said all that, and I thought Hibs were good for their win. I thought they were excellent yesterday. I thought Celtic were poor. But having said all that, Trusty does something mad. He gets sent off. He's down the tunnel. From the resulting corner kick, after Trusty gets sent off, the corner comes in and there's a tug on Liam Scales. Callum Bell. Is that a penalty on Liam Scales?
Yes. Ronnie.
Yes.
Right.
Ewan.
Well, let's just go back to what you've just said.
Uh-huh.
About that striking of the arm from Trusty on McGrath is something you see in the box all the time.
No, I didn't say that.
Well, you said
No.
You've seen it
Shut
a few
your
times.
mouth. No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say
You
that.
tell me shut my mouth.
I'll tell you shut your mouth.
No,
when you put
but-
words in my mouth, absolutely I will.
But that's what you said.
No, I didn't.
What did you say then?
I said if that's a red card like that, I'd like to see a few examples of previous earlier on in the season.
That you think could possibly be a red card, but wasn't dealt with a red card.
Yeah.
So you're suggesting it wasn't. My point
No,
to you is this.
Shush. I'm not suggesting it wasn't. For the first and final time, that was a red card. It was violent conduct and he left the field.
Right.
So why does that? What's that got to do with a Liam Scales tug of a jersey?
Because doesn't that happen in every single penalty box for a corner and
not
a free
to that
kick?
extent, no.
What do you mean?
Do you think that's a penalty?
on Liam Scales?
Yeah.
No.
You don't.
And I'll tell you why I don't think it's a penalty
Tell
for
me.
the pull on the Liam Scales jersey.
Yep.
Is because the ball's nowhere near him. Yes, he's got a run on Iredale. I think it's Iredale that's holding on to him.
Don't remember.
I think he's got the run on him, but it's not close enough to him to award the penalty. However, and I will point this out, I have seen penalties given in the penalty area for a pull on a jersey when the ball's nowhere near them. But again, it's the inconsistencies of that. Sometimes they give them, sometimes they don't. So
you're what you're saying is
consistently they're not given. From a consistent point of view, from a referee's subjective point of view, those decisions are not given. They're less likely to be given than they are. Was that not true?
Yeah, I don't think that's unfair, but I don't think that means it's not a red card. Just because it's not given as often
I
doesn't
think
mean
if
it's
you
not
look
a
at
red.
the trajectory of the ball and where Liam Scales is going, I think Liam Scales can get to that ball. Liam Scales has got a run.
What, is he 10 foot tall? Is
Well,
he 10 foot tall
well, he could jump.
and is he running like Alan Wells?
I think where the ball's...
Who's Alan Wells?
Alan Wells.
Who's Alan Wells?
I know that.
Oh my God.
Was that the Olympic runner?
He won gold at the Russian Olympics.
I think that's a penalty.
What, in 1983?
1980.
And then we have Kai Andrews. What a finish.
What a finish.
It is a good finish.
By God.
Again, Schmeichel, no chance. It's not on him.
And Martin O'Neill says they'll keep on fighting.
He has to say that.
Of course. He obviously disagreed with the VAR calls as well. David Gray, fair play to him, says his players kept fighting and did so well. Where does this put Celtic's title challenge, Ewen Cameron?
Must win against Rangers or a must not lose against Rangers. Probably more a must not lose. I think if they get the draw at Ibrox, they're still very much in it. Listen, they'll still be in it even if they lose the game. But a lot will depend on what happens in their game in hand against Aberdeen.
Ronnie,
Yeah.
what do you think?
I think, probably more must not lose than must win.
But then it's a must win against Aberdeen at Pittodrie.
And it's also then it's also a must win at home to Motherwell. And
The
it's
following
also
week.
a must win.
For the rest of the season?
Yeah, literally, like away to Dundee United becomes a must win.
Celtic are now third favourites to win the league.
This is the stat, Callum, go on.
Oh, thanks. Today's the first day that Hearts are favourites to win the league with all the bookies.
Despite being ahead by 9 points and 12 points.
Yeah.
Yep.
For
Today's
the first time,
Monday,
when
the
it comes to
23rd
The
of
bookies are
February.
actually acknowledging what Hearts have done for the last 28 games.
the bookies are now saying, do you know what? Hearts are now favourites to win the league. We are now 6-4 favourites to win the league. The first time that's happened this season. They're taking us seriously. Scottish football is now taking us seriously. I wonder if Charlie Mulgrew is now taking us seriously as well.
Oh!
There we go.
What's fun? Wee Oscar crapped himself. It's all right, son. You're okay.
The Hearts
Lie
bubble
down.
is well and truly inflated.
This is amazing. Okay, that's enough.
We're going to keep that here for the rest of the season.
So let's talk about Hearts Falkirk.
Sorry, Oscar.
Can we? I got a email from another. I don't know why I've had 3 emails. Do you just get emails from punters? No.
Absolutely not.
The email is from Neil. Says loves the podcast. Actually loves the banter between Ewan and Callum.
Hey,
friends.
Don't touch me.
He said,
That's a penalty.
I actually see them every week. What you talking about? He says, can we discuss Celtic's January recruitments for a minute? What the hell is going on?
Big Tam is useless.
Mvuka.
Who? Next.
Where is he?
Martin O'Neill said he has to. He's getting used to his environment. Some along of those
There's
words.
10 games to play.
Amen to that. The Ox, not really up to, not fully sharp
Nah,
yet.
It was poor
Some
yesterday.
nice touches, but yeah, not
And
at it.
Benjamin Arthur.
The problem with the Ox in a midfield three, you need an engine in a midfield three. And he doesn't have that engine, does the Ox?
Adamu scored the winner to keep them in the Scottish Cup.
Against
Done
Dundee,
nothing
yeah.
since.
Did nothing since. I thought he was awful against Kilmarnock.
So before the transfer window ended, we said, and I think everyone said, that whoever has the strongest window will likely go on and win the title. Or those who have a poor window would be out of it. If you look at Rangers' window and Celtic's window, and Hearts' window, because Chesnikov we're going to speak of in a minute, who's had the worst?
Oh, Celtic. Easily.
Yeah, I would say, but the one thing we haven't mentioned is I think Arojo's a really, really good signing.
Again.
I think he's really good.
A Wilfred Nancy signing.
Yeah, but you know, it was a January signing.
Correct.
But yeah, Celtic's had the worst window.
Rangers window, we go Romans, I think, very good. Chikwani,
50-50 for me.
yeah.
He was good against Hearts. He was okay in his opening game. I think it was at Kilmarnock.
Skavolson,
Nah,
Nope.
definitely not.
flattered to deceive so far.
Yeah.
Nadiri,
I like Nadiri. There's something about him that I like. Yeah, I was impressed with him against Hearts.
and let's go to Hearts then, because I think considering they're the league leaders, it was probably the most routine game out of the three, with the less talking. There he is.
There he is.
Watch your ankle, please.
I know, we're worried about you.
Say hello to my little friend.
Woo! The bubbles are inflated. Hearts are 5 points clear at the top of the league.
No. They're 4 points clear.
Well, what?
They're 4 points clear.
clear.
Watch your phone. They're 4 points clear.
Oh, yeah, we're 4 points.
Oscar, you okay, sir? Yeah, it was kind of, not that you don't want to big them up, but it was kind of just bread and butter, 3 points, routine win. Didn't play great.
No, we had a good...
You said this, you're on your Hearts forums.
Yes, I was on the Hearts forums and I spoke to...
Do you show that you're yourself on the Hearts forum, or do you have like a wee...
No, I'm a spy.
Are
A wee
you?
burner
I'm a
account,
wee
aye?
spy.
Are you actually?
I'm a spy.
Do you not put it in it?
Nah.
Cameron Ewan.
So I'm a spy on follow.
Oh.
Are you
I'm a
on follow?
Uh-huh. I'm a spy on follow on Jambo's Kickback, Hibs.net, and Celtic. Is it Celtic
Huddleboard?
Minded? A Huddleboard, aye. So I'm a spy on the big ones. And I'm a wee look at Aberdeen from time to time as well. But I just like to see what the fans are thinking.
I do like that, to be fair. And we were trying to get fans on today. We will say, folks, like, we do want to hear from fans more than most.
Yes.
Even if they are red rum and saying that you're rotten.
I do think that Hearts against Falkirk, it was a bit nervy to begin with. And then when we scored the goal at the right time, just before half-time, we get the goal. Because see, if we go in at 0-0, there might have been a wee bit of edginess around the stadium. But when we scored that late goal at the end of the first half, the place is bouncing, the fans are happy, the players have got a wee bit in them as well. They're bouncing into the changing room. And they've come out in the second half, and we were really good in the second half. The first half, we were awful. Second half, we were better. Created a couple of chances. However, what a chance for Barney Stewart at the back post with the header. He's got to get that on target.
Yeah.
He's got to get that on target. And if he does, he probably scores. He's 4 or 5 yards out. And John McGlynn actually pointed out that chance for Barney Stewart. They didn't have much in the way of clear-cut chances, did Falkirk. They were very good in the opening 10 minutes. Cole Donaldson, our pal, the captain, he was good on the day. Was raging at the goal that they conceded. I spoke to him.
He wasn't that good. He lost 1-0.
I spoke to him after the game.
It'll do Chesnikov the world of good, though.
Massively. And what was
he
it?
He came not as fit as obviously Derek McInnes would have hoped for. He went through a mini pre-season himself, but Derek McInnes saying afterwards he is the hardest working winger he's ever come across.
Is that what he said?
In his career.
Can we also give a bit of credit to Derek McInnes, because I think maybe some less experienced managers would have thrown Chesnikov in, would have thrown Matt will win, even though they might not be ready. But he's played that brilliantly. He's waited until they're ready to go. He's let them have an impact, and look how it's worked out for him.
Yeah, and that's a January signing that has made, because there you go, he's won you the game.
And it was a really good finish as well. Really good finish to the corner of the net.
And you look at the Hearts fixture. So Saturday, again, they're all huge. I get that. But when you know points are being dropped to Ibrox on Sunday, Aberdeen becomes massive if you can win that.
And we're playing on a Saturday before Celtic go to Rangers.
Again.
To put the pressure on. So we could be 7 and 9 points clear before Rangers play Celtic at Ibrox. And something has to give
What
there.
do you want from Ibrox?
It's a great question.
A Rangers win, we think, kills off Celtic completely. A Celtic win, and you go even further at the top against both. Or a draw and both teams drop 2 points on you.
I fear Rangers more than I fear Celtic. I would probably want a Celtic win at Parkhead.
At Ibrox.
Sorry, I'd want a Celtic win at Ibrox.
Okay.
Because I fear them more.
But then even after that, you look at things. So you've got the free week because you didn't win the Scottish Cup game.
But the reason I also say that, remember, Hearts have got Rangers at Tynecastle in the split. It would still be within our own. It'd be within our own
you
destiny.
go to Parkhead.
And we go to Parkhead.
And if Hibs can beat them at Parkhead, then you can beat them.
Yeah, so that's why I'd want maybe Celtic to win, because we've got Rangers at Tynecastle.
Yeah.
And we could afford to lose that game still if Celtic were to do us a favour and beat them next week.
You then go to that warm winter training camp in Dubai.
Correct.
For 5 days.
Yes, no media invited.
No media invited. No wonder I wouldn't want Ewen Cameron's name as a burner account and try to get into Dubai. And we're Celtic and Rangers square off again.
In the Scottish Cup.
And the Hearts players are sitting it in Dubai in a nice warm winter camp.
It's
We
working.
can get a real tanning off
It's working out to be an unbelievable season, and what an opportunity for us.
Can I say, the one thing that I think is assured next weekend is Hearts will batter Aberdeen. In my mind, there's no way that Hearts drop points against that Aberdeen team. Without Liam Morrison at centre-back as well, he's sent off.
They were terrible at the weekend there.
Aberdeen.
Even when it was 11 versus 11, they were poor.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
With the top three?
Yeah, we're done with the top three.
Are we done with it?
So what does Celtic do with Stuttgart? Do they take the big players across, or do they keep them at home?
I'd be leaving them all in Glasgow and just sending the kids. Do you not?
Game's gone.
Game's gone. I think
the game that matters to them right now is Rangers.
Yeah,
they lose that and they're
the
probably
weekend.
out of it.
Especially after the
Because
weekend.
we won't be previewing that Old Firm match, so let's very quickly do it. The question for me is, would you, Ronnie Charters, keep Kasper Schmeichel in goal for the Old Firm game next Sunday?
Yes.
Really?
I would.
Ewan?
No, I wouldn't play Kasper Schmeichel. He's shown quite a few weaknesses this season, and if you were to if you have a shot at goal, shoot quite closely to his left.
Or he's right.
No, true.
All right, I am.
He's just
why would you
down.
keep him?
I just don't. I think, and I get why, but because you don't see Sinisalo enough, I think he becomes in your mind better than what he actually is.
So he's not as good as we think he is.
Yeah, I think so.
I think an inflatable tube man would be better in goal than Kasper Schmeichel.
I know,
right now.
I get that, but what I do trust is I trust Stevie Woods, who's the Celtic and former Scotland goalkeeping coach. If Sinisalo was better than Kasper Schmeichel, I guarantee you he's starting against Hibs. Why is he not? Your fans are booing him.
Because of his experience, and he's a Premier League winner.
So then why are you not doing that at the home of your closest rivals in a
Who knows? Massive game.
I don't think Celtic win that game at the moment.
If I was going to put money on it, I'd go Rangers to score minimum of 3.
I think it'll be a draw.
You think it'll be a draw?
I think it
think
might
either
be.
team are
I think
very
it might
good.
be a draw. I don't. But Ewan, you watched that Livingston game. That Rangers team can really flatter to deceive.
But at home, they're good.
They are. That's the difference.
At home, they're
I
good.
think that's going to be the difference.
And Celtic will open up. Unlike the Livingston, where they're sitting in, they can go and chase them down.
We'll put this video out as a preview then on the Friday, shall we? Your score prediction for Rangers v Celtic.
My prediction for the Old Firm game, the third of the season, Callum.
Thank you.
And it's at Ibrox. And I'm going to go for Rangers 3, Celtic 0.
Ronnie Charters.
I'm going to go Rangers 2, Celtic 2.
Callum.
Rangers 1, Celtic 1.
See you all next week. Right, we're back after the break, folks. Stay right where you are. The STV Radio Football Show is brought to you by CR Smith. CR Smith Windows and Doors have been going for over 50 years. That's an incredible amount of experience. CR Smith offers 0% interest-free credit for up to 5 years, and you'll pay nothing until 2027 at 3.9% APR representative. CR Smith have over 150 iconic vans across the country. Find the back of the net and head to crsmith.co.uk to get the highest quality windows and doors with flexible ways to buy. Now time for the STV Radio Football Show.
The STV Radio Football Show, brought to you by CR Smith.
Welcome back to the podcast, folks. We have done the title race. I think we've done a deep dive into that. Let's go.
We've not done the whole title race.
Oh!
I love it. See, do you know what? You're completely right. Motherwell fans, I deeply apologise. Because Motherwell are in this, folks. They are. Ewan, they are.
They are, but they're not. But they are.
No, they are.
Ewen Cameron, everybody. They are, but they're no. But trust me, they are.
They're closer. Celtic are closer to Motherwell than they are to Hearts. So if Celtic are in the title race, then so are Motherwell.
The informed team in the league. The best football team in the league. They're in this.
I just said they're in it, but they're not going to win it.
I didn't say they were.
Yeah, but they're in it, but they're not going to win it. They're in it, but they're not.
Answers in a postcard,
Right,
folks.
okay.
If they
Where
win that, right,
are
if
they
they-
finishing? See, before we talk about them and their 5-0 win against St Mirren,
Ewan, I can't answer
where
that.
are they finishing in the league?
They're a better footballing team than all three above them.
Correct.
I think if you told me right now, right, that Motherwell won their final 11 games, I would say absolutely okay. I would believe that. I would.
You wouldn't surprise you.
No, would it surprise you?
Nah, it wouldn't surprise me either.
What's your top four then?
Oh, I don't know.
No, let's do it now. Let's do your prediction. Your
Hearts are
top
going to
four.
win the league for me.
Who's second?
I love this. So if Motherwell, let me just think. If Motherwell win their game in hand, right, they are 3 points behind Rangers.
Yeah.
I think they can claw that back.
Right,
Can I be really confident? Do you know what?
Say
Excuse
it,
me.
Ronnie.
I'm sorry. Do you know who it was? It was Robert Grieve from The Sun who pulled us up. Sorry, Robert, but it. Motherwell are finishing second.
Hearts, Motherwell.
And then I don't know. I don't know if I think that. I don't think I think that.
I mean,
Wouldn't it
that
be-
would be remarkable.
Wouldn't it? I know.
For the game.
But do you know
that's
what I'm saying,
but see,
right?
for the good of the game.
Oh, it'd be brilliant. Oh,
See, for the
I know.
good of the game, we would want a Hearts Motherwell top
Right,
two.
I probably don't think they will finish second. But then, do you know why? Do you know why I don't think they'll finish second? And the only reason, truthfully, I don't think they'll finish second, because the old firm have always finished in the top three. Do
But
you know what I mean?
they've always finished in the top two.
And, well,
That's not
I
going to
know.
happen this year.
Do you know what I mean? No. That's the only... history is the only reason.
Motherwell were sensational and they deserved their 5-0
And they
win.
have been.
I know, but I was just saying, they just seem to be getting better and better. Nobody goes to St Mirren and batter St Mirren 5-0.
No.
That is an unbelievable scoreline. I'm going to ask you, Callum. You just asked Ronnie the question, who's winning the league? I ask you this every week and you keep changing your mind like I do.
Hearts. I've always said Hearts. I'll stick with Hearts.
You're going to go Hearts.
I
Who's
think
finishing second?
Motherwell will split the old firm. I'll go Hearts, Rangers, Motherwell, Celtic.
Hearts, Rangers, Motherwell, Celtic. You think Celtic will finish fourth?
I think they're the worst team out of the four of them. I don't think that's unreasonable.
I can't you say it.
You have to pick it. We've done it. Come on.
I'm picking Rangers to win the league.
Who's second?
Hearts.
Who's third?
I still think Celtic will finish third.
Okay.
Motherwell fourth.
And Motherwell fourth. I think
Motherwell have joined the best goal
listen,
difference.
I can't bring myself to say what
I know,
you're saying
I know.
and what Callum
But
is
you're
saying.
only saying that because you support the team. You actually do think Hearts will win the league, but you're scared to say it in case it jinxes it. But we know you think Hearts will win the league, right? But that's fine. We'll move on. A 5-0 win
Brilliant. And
for Jean Bertalascu.
And the football, I mean, I watch their football and I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I watch Motherwell play and I'm jealous. They are an absolute joy. A joy to behold. And they deserve all the credit in the world. And here's the thing. If Hearts win the league, everybody will forget Motherwell.
Of course they will.
Because it's
we
unprecedented.
Can I talk you through Motherwell's pre-split fixtures, right? So on Saturday, they host Dundee United.
They'll win that.
They'll win that.
They then go to Dundee,
They'll win that.
They'll win that.
and that would be their game in hand,
That's the
wouldn't
game in
it?
hand, yeah. It
Yeah.
was called off, yeah.
They then go to Celtic Park.
Massive. Huge.
But that game is... If Motherwell do win that,
or even draw it.
yeah, and then they're at home to Hibs.
They'll win that.
They're at home to Falkirk.
They'll win that.
And then they're at Tiny.
They'll win that.
But they're in it.
They're in it.
They're
and
in it.
I'm so glad they're in it because they deserve to be in it.
I agree.
And see if you look at the draws that they had at the beginning of the
Oh,
season.
the 5 draws.
No. Can I read you a great stat?
Please do.
From 27 matches onwards, right, call it the end of the season, since 2000, the most a non-Old Firm team points-wise have gotten is 58 points. Motherwell have gotten 51 points as a maximum at the end of their seasons since the SPFL was introduced.
Wow.
They're on 50 points on the 23rd of February.
We have 11 games to go.
Absolutely sensational.
It's staggering.
Hibs
isn't
did it in 2000-2001. Hibs got 58 points. No other non-Old Firm team has gone beyond that, bar Hearts this season.
Crazy.
And the players that he has made, the players that he's brought in are great, right? And we speak about they can't keep hold of them, whatever. But let's just appreciate them while they're here and now because they're sensational. But what he's also done has turned like Stephen O'Donnell into Maldini and Paul McGinn into like Roberto Carlos-esque of his coaching.
Yeah.
Has been second to
His
none.
philosophy is
How he
a breath of
speaks.
fresh air.
And he is just destroying every other team in
Do
the
you
league.
know what I would say about Motherwell? See, when you watch them, and I watched them the other night there against St Mirren, it's like they've got 20 players on the pitch.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Even when they were down to 10 men against Rangers, it felt like they had the man advantage.
Aye, they're everywhere. How do they do it? I don't know how they do it.
Can I give you a wee bit of insight?
Go on.
I can't tell you who said this, but I know for a fact that after the first couple of weeks of his coaching in the first few games that Motherwell played in, the players themselves thought, I don't know about this. They didn't know if they could really buy into it. And then they started getting draws, but they were playing much better than the draws would suggest. And it's just been momentum. And all the players began to turn and they thought, actually, this is working. So I just think it's an incredible feat.
It's
We've
an
spoken
incredible
about-
story.
Celtic, predominantly Celtic, now maybe a bit Rangers, getting away with it and scraping stuff. Motherwell are sprinting over this finish line.
Yeah.
Absolutely. See, if we're talking about like a 1,500 metres here,
Aye.
they're the guys that are coming up from the rear
Aye.
with lots in the tank.
Yeah.
Hearts are the ones who've maintained the pace at the top.
Yes.
And the two of them in the middle are the two that should go and win it.
Blown out their arses.
I feel like I'm a BBC commentator for the Olympics here. This is brilliant. They speak to my agent.
They're getting stronger.
They are. This is what I'm saying.
Motherwell are getting stronger and better.
Do I, in my heart of hearts, think they'll go finish second? No. But if you told me right now they would, I'll go fair play to them. Why not?
And listen,
if you told me they'd win the league,
But the thing is, you wouldn't rule it out. Them getting higher in the league. You can't rule it out the way they're playing. The next 3 weeks are huge for them. If they beat Dundee United, they beat Dundee, and then they get something at Celtic Park, that's massive.
do you know why I also think it's what's in their favour? It was initially in Hearts' favour, and I don't think it is that they're not expected to do anything like that.
Correct.
They're having fun. Motherwell fans are just loving it now. You were loving it before Christmas.
Well, yeah.
You're now hating it
I am.
because you've done so well.
You saw me on Saturday.
Oh my God, he nearly broke his other ankle when it. So
Yeah, right.
we
Silly
cancelled all the goal alerts on his side of the screen. So the goal alerts we were giving out
That's
live.
great.
And when Kelly scored,
Uh-huh.
I was like, Ewan, I'm sorry, but it's been an equaliser. Oh no!
It's too much.
But so Hearts have now got.
Wait, why did I laugh at that? It was my team. who scored.
I know.
Hearts now have pressure on them because, see, to be fair to you, and Dennis kind of touched on it when we were speaking to him last week as well. The disappointment now of not doing it would be far worse.
It's getting to that point
It
now for
is.
me.
You're now not enjoying your weekends.
No, I'm not. It's honestly
Celtic and
it's-
Rangers aren't enjoying their weekends because the pressure on them are even more.
I now know what it feels like to be a Celtic and a Rangers fan when you're up there
Yeah.
fighting for a title.
And
'Cause
Motherwell-
I've not had that feeling for decades.
Ever.
But
Yeah.
Motherwell don't. They're just loving it. And the pressure's off. And see if you say, ask you, we'll go, guys, listen, it's fourth. We're going to finish fourth. But we're going to play some great fit. Well, all the fans will go fine.
By the way, them being out of the Scottish Cup might be actually a big help for them.
Can I give out this week the Mark Leonard Award for diving to Callum Slattery for what happened to Richard
right, okay, let's go
Kingfleece?
to it, yep.
Oh my goodness.
Should there be retrospective action taken against Callum Slattery for that?
You
Please.
Oh, you
Ronnie, take
absolute
one, 'cause
charlatan.
I'll lose my mind
You
if I say
absolute.
anything.
Was this retrospective action taken against your wee Tom Daly?
There was contact.
Oh!
There
Oh
was-
my! You're embarrassing. Sorry, Oscar. Oscar was sleeping there. You're embarrassing.
Are you telling me
You're
watching
embarrassing.
the game
Retrospective punishment. Do you think-
against Dundee United, you don't think there was any contact on Mark Leonard's
Doesn't matter
face?
if there was any contact.
Was there contact on
Not
his
enough
face?
for him to go down, no.
Was there, he made a meal of it. I said
Right,
that at the
okay,
time.
so should
But
there be
was
retrospective
contact.
punishment if he makes
But
a
there
meal
was
of it?
contact.
Should he make...
He put his head into his face and it shocked him that he fell over.
Oh, did it? Did it shock him?
I'm not speaking
Oh,
to you
hope
because
he's
you're a
okay.
Dundee United.
Sorry,
You're a Dundee
that's why
United
it's called
fan.
the Mark Leonard Award for diving. We
Yes.
wouldn't call it that unless it was for good
But you're
reason.
biased. You're a Dundee United fan. I'm talking to
No, I
Ronnie.
just
Should
have
Richard
eyes, that's
King,
all.
Ronnie,
should Richard King
Ronnie,
get
am I-
retrospective action taken against him?
No, Callum Slattery.
Oh, Richard King gets sent off.
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Should Callum Slattery get retrospectively punished for that?
I think there should be a rule in place that retrospective action should be taken.
For what?
Did you not see the incident?
No. What? So finish that
Finish
sentence.
your thread, please.
Retrospective action should be taken for.
Diving.
Right.
That's what he did.
And what's a dive to you?
Well, that's what he did. Took a dive.
So give me a definition of
Well,
what a dive means
Richard
to you.
King swung his arm towards Callum Slattery.
Correct.
There was no contact made at all to the face of Callum Slattery.
Yeah.
Yet he has fallen to the floor like a sack of tatties.
And made a meal of it.
As if Mike Tyson had just punched him in the face.
And he's over-egged how bad it was.
he's
tried to get the player sent off.
There was no contact.
Oh, Ewan.
You are
pathetic from you.
See, you know it. And
I'm not speaking to you,
I've
Callum.
I've sat across from you now for 18 weeks. I know when you know you've messed up in those eyes. I know it. I do.
What
And
are you
I
on about?
I do. I can see it.
You're looking at my eyes.
So
you
you're
sat
saying,
here for
you're
18
saying
episodes and
Callum
you can read my
Slattery-
mind.
You're saying Callum Slattery should be sent off because he feigned an injury.
Correct. There was no
Mark
contact
Leonard
made.
feigned an injury.
He never feigned an injury. There was contact on his face.
He feigned an injury. He wasn't
He
injured.
cheated.
He cheated.
No, he didn't.
He did cheat.
No, he
We've been
didn't.
through this. You
No,
know
he-
he cheated.
I'm
You
not
know what
getting
you're
into
saying.
Callum
argument.
Slattery tried to get a player sent off. Correct.
No contact was made.
By
Did
exaggerating what
Callum
happened.
Slattery try to
Don't
get
point at me.
Richard King sent off?
Sorry?
Did Callum Slattery try and get Richard King sent off?
Well, obviously.
Did Mark Leonard try and get that player sent
And
off?
Kamara.
He didn't need to try because
Did he
contact
though?
was made.
Nah.
If he
we've
didn't
got
need to
you.
try,
We've
what did he
lost you,
crumple
mate.
to the floor for?
We've got you.
If he didn't need to, why did he crumple to the floor?
If you put your face...
Hold
if
on,
you-
that's the contact he had. That's it. Are you okay? Do you want to fall off your
if
seat?
you were to put
We've
your...
got you,
all
mate.
right.
We've got you.
If
We're
you-
moving
is that
on.
too
No, we're
sore?
moving on.
If
We're
we-
moving on.
if- if we-
We've done too much of this.
If you
do you
and
know what
I
I do
were-
think?
if
Though
you
I've got to
and-
move
wait,
on.
Ronnie,
Do you know
hold
what I
on a
will
sec.
say about
No, hold
about
on.
the angle of the camera? Because they only had the one camera.
The wide shot, yeah.
See if we had the reverse.
You didn't touch him,
I
Ronnie.
know, I agree. But I think, see, when like sports scene and stuff were trying to show it again, all they could do was kind of zoom in on this one camera,
Aye.
which was unfortunate because I think any other camera would have pinged it up no bother.
Does Richard King's intent to slap
I know.
Callum
Slattery.
Edit point.
Slattery, is it still a red card for Richard King for the intent?
Can I tell you why it isn't?
Go for it.
Mohamed Diamande, Dundee United, Tannadice, tried to slap, I can't remember who the player was, I think it might have been
Was it
Beach
Nico
Village. Was it Raskin?
No, it was Diamande.
It was Diamande. And he got sent off at the time. VAR didn't change it, and then it got rescinded afterwards. I think you'll see the exact same thing happen with Richard
Great
King.
point. So yes, Richard King.
Yeah.
What'll happen? That'll get rescinded because no contact was made. And what happened when Dundee
I hope
United?
it is-
What happened when Dundee United appealed the red card on Mark Leonard? What happened? Did it get rescinded? No, because there was contact.
Did they appeal that?
Yeah, they
they
appealed
appealed
it.
it. Yeah, they appealed both,
And there
yeah.
was contact.
I
That's
hope
why.
it does get rescinded, and I hope the SFA don't not shy away. That's not the right word, but I don't hide behind the fact there's only one angle. I hope they don't.
It's
Are,
definitive.
Are
Yeah, it's
Celtic
definitive.
going to appeal the trusty red card? Have we heard
Surely
anything?
not.
No.
No, we've not heard.
They won't.
They can't.
Right, we are about an hour and 20 minutes, and we should move on to the next game.
So yeah, 5-0. St Mirren are well and truly in this playoff scrap
They are.
with Kilmarnock.
Correct.
They did though rescue a point. Did Kilmarnock? Sorry, Callum.
That's right.
In
Actually,
the
the-
90th minute.
91st, just an extra time, and I'll quickly rattle through this because I think it's very succinct. Dundee United played Kilmarnock off the park for 75 minutes.
Top.
Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I did,
I watched
actually.
the full 90-minute game. Did
Did
you
you?
watch it? Yeah,
Did
I
you?
did. Did you
Did
watch
you
the full?
really?
I genuinely did. I
Well,
swear
okay.
to God.
Well, then you're watching a different game to me then.
Played them off the park for 75 minutes, had a penalty saved United, then had another one cleared off the line. Then Amar Fata makes up for
Great
the penalty
goal.
miss with the second best goal of the weekend, and we'll get to the best one at the Aberdeen game shortly. And then after Dundee United scored in the 75th minute, for a team that cannot defend, for a team that has lost 18 points from winning positions before this game, Jim Goodwin tries to sit in and hold a 1-0 lead. And I think I've been pro Jim Goodwin and I still don't want him to lose his job, but that loss of 3 points is on Jim Goodwin.
And that's the reason they won't finish inside the top 6.
Absolutely not. Their last chance to get in the top 6 was you had to win this game.
And
Marley Watkins in the 91st minute has put a dagger through the heart of Dundee United's top 6 chances. I deserve that for last
You
week.
do,
to be
right.
fair, yeah.
So St Mirren are 10th. Kilmarnock are 11th. There's only 2 points between them.
Huge.
I can't call that. I don't think Dundee are in it, despite them being a jobby team.
Dundee are definitely not in it.
Stephen Presley said, a 3-2 win over Aberdeen. And if we said before last week that Aberdeen need to sort their mess out, it's getting worse. Because
getting worse.
Pittodrie's now turning toxic.
Correct.
3 defeats in the league in a row.
Yeah.
The Liam Morrison red card. Dogs, so.
I'm going to be controversial here. Because what I believe, I don't think it's a red card.
I'm kind of with Ewan.
The ball's not. It's going to the right.
And Yugan kind of runs in front of him to
Yeah.
try and get the foul. What do you think?
It's not
No
a red
seen it.
card.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough.
Sorry, no
It's
seen
not
it.
a red card. Are you with me on
I
that
think
one?
it's really, really, really harsh.
I think it's harsh as well. It's a penalty, but it's not a red card.
Nesbitt scores a great free kick.
He does. 2-2.
Have you seen John McCracken's attempted save for Nisbet's first goal?
God love him.
Oh,
God love him. I mean, he's got to do something. But then Ethan Hamilton wins it.
Oh,
The goal of the weekend.
My God.
Unbelievable.
what is it about?
I saw that goal.
What is it about somebody in a left foot
I know.
that takes a shot?
But yeah, and when it's across the goal like that, and do you know what's even worse? Do you know who he skins before he takes that shot with his left foot?
It's-
Former Dundee player Lyle Cameron.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if he just gets a tackle in, they don't
He
score that.
skips by Lyle Cameron and he left foot pile driver. It's an exocet missile into the top corner. The goalkeeper just stands there and watches it fly over him.
What can he do? He's not going to get that.
It is one of the goals, not just of the weekend, but of the season.
And I
is
know-
a thunderbolt.
I know they're only 6 points off the relegation playoff, but I just think it's games like that that make me think to myself that Dundee will be all right.
Dundee
are
will
fine.
be fine.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely fine.
I don't know who's going to make that relegation playoff then, because that is 2 big teams that in the past have been top 6 teams are now well and truly in it.
You don't want to be in the relegation playoff, but I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. It doesn't matter who finishes 11th, they will not lose to a team in the championship over 2 legs.
Because in that championship,
Nice, Ron.
thank you.
Well done.
Thank you. Partick Thistle, momentum swings back to
Yes.
Maryhill because Wraith St Johnstone 0-0 with one of the worst misses you'll ever see in your life.
Seen it?
What a save, to be fair to the boy. You must have had 0-0 in the coop.
To get his face in the way of it.
Away you go. It's just so, unlucky for him, but it's the oddest thing you'll see.
You had a great game, though. You were brilliant in
I
that
did.
game.
I thought I was pretty good in that game, though.
Scott Brown.
Kind of anchored it in the middle of the
Scott
park.
Brown was outstanding.
Yeah,
that night,
yeah,
aye.
yeah, you were
And I
very
got my
good.
clean sheet fee.
Aye.
And that was a nervy win for Partick Thistle over Air Jones. We were keeping update to it on the Saturday show. And
Huge win for them. They needed that.
Ben Stanley got the goal early in the first half, but then you could just sense how nervous it was going to be because
Correct.
they had to win. They have won. It's now 3 points. Are you showing them Scott Brown? Oh, that was us since Friday night.
You got that?
There you go. There's you and Scott Brown.
There he is.
We were out on Friday night. What were you doing Friday
Yeah, what
night?
are you doing, Fred? You enjoyed it. You
Elsewhere and otherwise, Ross County remain bottom despite drawing 0-0 at Ayr. Arbroath, great win at home to Dunfermline, although Neil Lennon was fuming.
See, with the money that they spent, they expect to be in the playoff positions, and they are not. They are in 7th.
Do you know what I found quite strange? The referee in Arbroath versus Dunfermline was Kevin Clancy.
Oh, was it? Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I know. I don't know. Is it normal for them to go down to do the championship, or is that seen as a? Do you know what I mean?
I don't
But
know.
Neil Lennon fuming at him.
And Neil Lennon,
So-called Premiership referee.
you called him. Neil Lennon has got one eye on 4th, which is Ayr United, who are 4 points ahead of them. But he's also got to have one eye on what's behind them because Airdrie, who are in the playoffs, are only 6 points behind him.
Yeah, 3 defeats in a row for Dunfermline. I still think they'll be fine. But yeah, a fair play to Arbroath as well. They are
Having a season of their life.
Yeah, 10 clear. So they in the playoffs. So they'll be in the playoffs, no bother. 3-2 Queen's Park to stretch the gap in 4th. I don't like the chances of Airdrie against Ross County. It
No.
doesn't look great for the
No.
two of them.
No.
Big top of the table clash in League One. Fair play to Inverness for equalising despite going down to 10 men. Stenhousemuir won. Inverness won at the Highlands, so it remains 5 clear. You got a feeling that Steny kind of had to win that one just to claw it back a wee bit because games are running out.
Games are running out, but Steny do have Inverness at home in a few weeks' time.
3-2 Montrose against Queen of the South. So kind of dense Queen of the South's playoff spots, but they're still 7 clear. 3-0 Alloa over Hamilton. Elsewhere and otherwise, Kelty still bottom despite a draw. They are 7 behind. Doesn't look good for them.
Oh, no.
So it's my dad's birthday on Saturday. Happy birthday, Dad, again.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Love you. I took him out.
Love you, Dad.
Took him out for brunch.
But I love your wife better.
There he goes.
Wow.
Took him out for brunch in Cy Ferry's place, the Italian place on
Nice.
Duke Street. Really
Yep.
nice. I'm not getting him any free, by the way, free airtime for that. That's a free advert. I should be getting a side of mac and cheese for that. And bumped into Uncle Mick.
No, you didn't.
Mick Kennedy was in that restaurant that I'll not name.
It's called Grosso. What
I
do
know,
you care?
I know, but still. And we were chatting away to him, and he's got the feeling.
Yeah.
They're on their eyes. 5 wins
I
in
got
a row.
a feeling
5 wins in a row.
that
Spartans.
tonight's gonna be a good night.
See, if you'd have come to karaoke on Friday night, you could have sang that. Spartans, no wins in the last 3. Callum, what's happening to your team, mate?
One of my teams, Dundee United, just derailed the other one. I beat the Spartans in the Scottish Cup.
5 wins for East Kilbride. I think now you're going to see them go for it. And I don't think you'll see them get off the top.
No, I
think
agree.
East Kilbride now
agree.
until the end of the season. And we get to go.
Team of the week.
Uncle Mick's invited us to hospitality.
Team of the week, aye.
Team of the week.
Was he actually?
Well,
Am
not
I-
you.
am I invited?
Absolutely not. You're a Spartans fan.
Well, I've done hospitality.
You and I are going to go and present the cup to them.
Yes, we are. We are. 100%.
Right, team of the week, Ewen Cameron.
Team of the week, Livingston.
I know.
No,
Livingston.
fair enough. I will go Motherwell. It's an incredible 5-0 win. You have to pick Hibs. You don't have a choice, Ronnie.
Aye, of course. Aye, Hibs. Absolutely. I forgot about Hibs there. Sorry. Hibs. No question, Hibs.
There you
First
go.
win at Celtic Park in over a decade.
Team of the week done.
Team of the week done.
Where's our quiz stuff? Oh, you idiot. We have to write stuff down then on a bit of paper.
Yeah, I didn't bring any of it with me. I've
Great.
got the pens. Hold on, I'll go get you some pens. Talk amongst yourselves.
Unbelievable. You're meant to be the producer of the show. See, he's going above his station because he thinks
too
he's
big
one
now,
of
isn't he?
he's like one of the contributors and one of the quote-unquote stars
Famous
of the
people, and he's getting
podcast.
recognised now, he thinks he's all the big deal.
And people are messaging about him, so he thinks he's it.
Oscar, you okay?
Let's not forget
Oscar's
what you
all
are
right.
here.
Yeah, Oscar's good.
Oscar's great. There we go.
So, while he does that, you and I, we've got a Saturday show, don't we? We should plug that.
STV Radio, every Saturday, 2 till 6. Ronnie and I will be on, keeping you up to date with the goals.
Do you know,
and
so
playing
we do a
some
top
tunes.
3 every week. Do you know what the top 3 is this coming Saturday?
Tell
top
me.
3 songs of the 80s. How are we supposed to narrow
For the
that
entire
down?
decade.
How are you narrowing that
top
down?
Top 3 favourite songs of the 1980s.
So we'll be
Pointer
doing-
Sisters Automatics #1. You can't mess with that.
Okay, right,
That's
you're
a
after that.
It's my favourite song ever. See the 12-inch version of Automatic by Pointer Sisters.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Just
Anyway,
ask the first question. You've ruined it.
sorry. You're right, I do talk too much. How many red cards were... Oh, it's 12-4 to Ronnie.
Yeah.
How many red cards are brandished in the Scottish Premiership this weekend? I like that word, brandished.
How many red cards were brandished this weekend in all the leagues or just Scottish Premiership?
That's why I said Scottish Premiership.
How many red cards were brandished in the Scottish Premiership this weekend?
Mm-hmm.
There should have been one at Livingston, but there was.
Oh, come
no,
on.
there was one at Livingston. There should have been 2 at Livingston.
We've mentioned every one of them. So just count those up.
Shh. Livingston.
Put down a number, please.
Hey, wait a minute.
People are waiting to see this podcast. They're desperate to watch it, and you're delaying
And we've
it.
got to go to the questions
You're
as
showing
well.
off your answer.
Right, I'm done.
My answer is 5.
There were 5 red cards in the Scottish Premiership this weekend.
How many do you have?
3.
That's 5.
There was
Where's
one
the 5?
There was one in every game, apart from one.
Yep.
Which one?
Liam Morrison, Richard King,
Oh, so there was.
Austin Trusty,
Oh, right, yeah.
Christian
yeah.
Montano, and the boy from Killy, who I can't mind.
There we go. Question number 2.
Who was Hibs' permanent manager between Nick Montgomery and Sean Maloney?
Sorry?
Who was Hibs' permanent manager between Nick Montgomery and Sean Maloney?
So did it go Nick, someone, Sean?
Maloney.
Who was the someone?
Well, that's what I'm
That's the
asking.
question.
I'm asking that question.
I don't have a Scooby.
Just like move on then.
No. Who was the manager?
I think that's before. My one's before.
Nick Montgomery. I would have been interviewing this guy.
Yeah. I certainly went to his press conferences. I know that much.
It's not. No, because
And
I
then
went.
it was Sean Maloney.
So who was before Sean Maloney?
Great question.
I'll tell you once you guys give me an answer on this one.
Oh, it's not him. I know it's not him, but it's the only name I've got.
Ronnie, I'm going to give you 5 seconds.
Okay, aye.
You're not getting one.
I've got a name. Sorry, aye.
Well, I've written mine down. You can shout yours out.
Malky Mackay.
I went with Heckenbottom.
Lee Johnson.
Oh,
How could I forget
Oh.
that? He was brilliant for Hibs.
He was the best manager in the league. Do you know how you know? Because he'll tell you. Oh, man.
It went Heckingbottom, then Jack Ross, then Sean Maloney, then Lee
Jack
Johnson,
Ross,
then
aye.
Nick Montgomery, then David Gray. Because
Whatever happened to Jack Ross? He was meant to be the next best thing.
Newcastle under 21s coach or something? Or is it like youth? I don't know.
Youth
Okay.
loan thing.
Aye.
Okay.
A cush wee job.
Number 3.
Malky.
Which club was founded first, Dundee or Dundee United? It's a 50-50 ball, folks. Is there a year on this?
No. Is there a year on that?
No, there isn't, but I'm hiding it anyway.
I'm done.
Done.
Dundee.
Dundee.
Correct.
Because they claimed the name. Otherwise, if you were first, you'd be Dundee.
Correct.
Probably.
2-1.
2-1 to me.
Question 4.
Dundee are in 1893, United are 1909. Question number 4. There are 4 current... Sorry. Name any of the 3 players tied for the most assists in the Scottish Premiership this season. They're all on 7 or 8. Doesn't really matter. So there's 3 players tied for the most assists this season. This is according to the SPFL website, so that's all I can go on.
I'm ready.
Kizaridis.
You're
Both wrong. Callum Slattery, Cameron Congreve, is it?
Congreve,
Cam
yeah.
Congreve.
And Kieran Tierney.
Tierney, has he? Interesting.
Eli Just is just behind him with a few others.
Okay, 2-1. Question 5.
You need to get this.
There are
I can do math.
maths. We're not in America. There are 4 current Scottish League 2 sides with a castle on their badge. Name any one. You have a 40% chance of getting it even with a guess. There's only 10 teams in there.
I'll say that again.
There are 4 current Scottish League 2 sides with a castle on their badge.
Castle.
Name any one. I don't think you can name a League 2 side.
Is
I
it
don't
League 2?
Yes.
I don't know if mine's...
Oh, did you say League 2?
You're showing your answer.
What do
You
mean?
looked at
No,
my
I didn't look at
sheet,
your
you
answer.
Dirty,
You
cheating.
dirty little cheat. I can ask a different question if you want.
No.
Is Stirling in League 2?
Just write an answer.
Oh, I get you thinking there. That's
Come
quite
on.
good.
I've went. I mean, it's probably Edinburgh City, but I went with Stirling.
This is 2-1, Ronnie.
I've gone Edinburgh City.
I went Stirling.
You're both right.
Hey!
Ronnie wins.
Get it up there.
You could have also had Forfar or Dumbarton.
Right,
Right.
I'm out of
No,
here.
you're not.
Why am I not here?
Because we've got this Ask Us Anything. This is the part of the show.
Oh, ask
Well,
us
we'll do
anything.
that. We'll do that. Let's not do that as part of the show. Let's do it as social videos because we're already so over.
Okay.
So just end the show, but stay here.
Well, that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to the STV Radio Football Show brought to you by C.R. Smith. The bubbles have begun again. Join us next week. Will the bubbles still be inflating or whose bubbles will be burst? Ewen Cameron, that is the question. So, guys, thank you. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you, as ever, genuinely for listening and for watching. We hope you've enjoyed, and we will see you again next week.
The STV Radio Football Show, brought to you by C.R. Smith.
The STV Radio Football Show is brought to you by C.R. Smith. C.R. Smith are local everywhere in Scotland. And C.R. Smith are currently offering 0% interest-free credit for up to 5 years. C.R. Smith are Scotland's top-rated windows and doors company on Trustpilot. Make sure you're on the ball. Head to crsmith.co.uk to get stuck into amazing windows and doors. Thank you to C.R. Smith. And thank you for listening. We'll catch you next time on the STV Radio Football Show.